Hey, look, yo, we made it podcast episode 244. Caesar's happy, throwing up gang signs.
Throw shit out of La Palmas, dog. Let's go. Las Palmas finest, dog. Let's go.
If it's Las Palmas, there's gotta be that volcano ash.
It's on the other side of the island. You don't know.
Okay, I got you. Man, okay, so we got to do the for real shortest episode ever. If we didn't,
Yeah, shortest episode ever. Neymar sucked. Real Madrid won. Bye.
I mean, honestly, we could leave it there, honestly. But I gotta say, like, one thing, but episode 244, let's get the Portuguese.
244, way too many numbers already.
Yeah, 6 episodes of 250 will we turn into a UFC / WWE /
Then our ratings are gonna boom. If we just turn into a conservative UFC MMA show, it's over for them. That'd be a lot of fun.
Anti-vaxxer show?
Yeah.
Man, so Caesar and I both just watched the round of 16 match between PSG and Real Madrid. They played it in Madrid. PSG came in with a 1-0 advantage, no away goals. PSG scored first today. We were thinking like, man, this is going to be down bad for them.
Yeah, you were giving me some instructions based upon the result. You're like, if this happens, and you were just like Michael Richards at halftime. I asked Michael Richards, can Real Madrid pull off? He's like, I don't think so. I think it's over for Real.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said if.
No, you didn't. But I'm just saying that
I
was in the same neighborhood.
Okay, I said if PSG go up like 3-0, can we just start recording?
Hey, I just want to say one thing, man. Thank God they changed the away goal rule. Woo! No PKs, baby. I take everything back we said. This is a great rule change.
You're terrible. Man, Caesar, like, I'm gonna keep it real. So I don't hate anybody on PSG, but I'm a Cavani fan. That's my guy. And when they didn't bring him back and they just act like, oh, like we don't need him. We got Icardi, who didn't show up in this whole series.
Who?
Right?
I saw Draxler before I saw Icardi.
Literally like, oh, we got Icardi. We're fine. Ever since then, I'm like, I want y'all to do poorly because of how y'all treated like the fans and the whoever else.
Media.
Treated my boy Cavani. So, and also like for us, we talked about what are you going to do when you have Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar on the pitch? What are you going to do? We talked about how there's only one ball. And before we even, that was before we watched them play. Watching them play together, every single time we're like, dog, they don't look good when they play together. They don't. And it showed that. They got 2 goals because Mbappe is fast and good.
Yeah, but what happens? Real Madrid makes a halftime adjustment. They start to stay back more defensively. Then Mbappe is forced to move around, start switching sides of the field. And I mean, all it took was he's fast, and they just made a halftime adjustment. And all of a sudden, it's like, okay, what's the other answer?
Yeah, Real Madrid.
I'm looking at even at the first half. I wanted before Mbappe started scoring goals, being insane. I was gonna message like, man, like what's going on up top? I don't understand this. Is Neymar the 9? I don't know what's going on. Are we just having people run around like freestyle?
Caesar, Neymar.
You need a system. You need formations to win, even when you're down, like Real Madrid is. What did the Real Madrid do? Stay true to their system. They kept even the first half. Yeah, Mbappe scored. Real Madrid had a lot of opportunities too. They had like 4. Benzema like them 2 headers and that crazy shot. They just kept going and going, dog. You're gonna get the results.
They kept playing football, and PSG doesn't play football. They're relying on individuals. Messi and Neymar are both dropping way back to get the ball, and Mbappe's like up there on the left. Like, what is that? Like,
there's not even an Icardi B to stand there. Like, it's just like you only have one guy on the left flank by himself. There's so many times where I was like thinking like when they make those left side runs, I'm like, damn, there's just nobody coming middle. Like, and then when was it Neymar or Nuno Mendes or something like that when Messi had that chip ball on the left side, I was like, damn, that's how I know Mbappe's not a center forward, because he's not in the box. Like, he's at the angle where he can rip one if it bounces back. But a real 9 would just plant, like even a level would plant right behind the goalie just to be right there. You got to be in front of the goalie, make the goalie work around you to save. You got to just be there. And they don't have that guy. They just have like a lot of wingers running around. They have a bunch of wingers out there.
Wingers, false nines, and just
False
like
nines and
midfielders.
midfielders like Messi.
Yeah, like it just, we've been vindicated because when that's the name of the episode. We've been vindicated because that's what we talked about. What are you going to do with the ball? And then when we saw like Neymar got hurt, so there wasn't a lot of Neymar, Mbappe, Messi. But when we saw it, it just wasn't impressive at all. You like, and I guess it could have been better. I don't know what's up with Neymar. Like Neymar had a really
Honestly,
they're gonna destroy him. It's gonna be really bad.
I actually do feel bad because when I watched him go to the corner kick, I saw his nose like hella red, and like he was like walking out. I was like, damn, like maybe he's like sick or something like that. Maybe he has like a flu or a cold or something like that. But
if that's the case, then don't play.
No, I know. But I mean, you know what it is with these players. Like if they want to prove something, they want to do the Jordan flu game, right? They want to prove something. And PSG consistently has looked better when there's either Mbappe or Neymar on the field, not both. With Messi, no. Like the 3-headed thing that they're trying to pitch on TikTok, they don't look that good. Like they honestly don't look that good. And if people actually watch Liga, they've struggled to get some competition they don't need to struggle against. Anybody watch, like they don't look that great in Liga either. They may have looked less good against Real Madrid, but then that weekend, then they lose. I think they lost like 1-0.
They had Messi, Mbappe, Neymar over the weekend. They lost to Nice 1-0. I think they had 2 shots on target.
Yeah. It always looks sweet in a highlight reel, or it looks sweet in a temporary moment. But when you don't have a real system, you're not going to get consistent results. No. And they always talk about, oh, well, Real Madrid doesn't have this, doesn't have that. Look at where's Benzema's Hazard. They're top of the table, 8-point gap because they keep playing the same system. These guys are all getting time. They get their rest. These guys come in. It's a consistent pattern. And when you have that, you're just like, and it's a good one too with good players. You're going to do good. And it's funny to say that because on the other end, Real Madrid gets a hat trick by Benzema to win it. But I mean, that's people like Vinicius knowing his role. Vinicius not doing good, not doing phenomenal first half. I mean, he did put Hakimi on ice skates, but he just kept running down that flank. And I even saw some parts where I'm like, damn, Vinny looks dejected, like he looks beat. And it just took one thing where he got his gas back and he just started running and running and running. Him and Benzema just kept doing stuff. They just kept making stuff happen. And you don't see that same chemistry up top with the PSG. You see like one thing, but there's never a 3-part connection. Like there's so many connectors where Real Madrid, everybody's getting the ball. Rodrigo get the ball. Everybody's touching it and just making things happen.
Caesar, when Real Madrid scored that one goal, they were excited. I feel like when that happened, Messi just like disappeared. Like Messi is like Aaron Rodgers. Like when you're down, like he don't got nothing in him to like lift you up. But when you're up, like it's fine. Like he's gonna be brilliant when you're up. But when it's time to be a leader and like we got to struggle and fight back and claw back. I seen at the end of that match, like Messi is just like I'm sure maybe Pochettino was like, look, like don't get too deep, but like. You like when you see Vinicius Jr., Benzema, and all these guys are kicking the ball around right in your box, like you're gonna want to go down there and do what he did early in the match where he stole the ball off of somebody. I think it was Vinicius Jr. early and started a counterattack. But he's just standing there watching, and it's like, dog, like you don't even care, dude. Like you don't care. Like you're not a leader, dude. Like you're not that guy.
Leader. He looked dead. Neymar looked like very lethargic and sluggish. Like maybe not Messi looking dead, but Messi like looked like the game is too fast for him. Like he always looked like he was either a half step behind or like not involved. It looked like a massive gap in between, like almost talent level, to be honest. Like it's like he's just out there, and it's like you're like honestly, he's like another Verratti kind of out there, just kind of running around. But he's honestly losing the ball way more because I thought Verratti played a phenomenal game. I thought Verratti played so good.
He played good. Yeah, no, like Messi, I feel like he didn't necessarily play bad, but like when it came down to crunch time, he didn't provide anything.
He played sub average, and
Yeah.
that's not gonna do it when people like Modric are grinding. You know,
Yes.
people like those Real Madrid subs out Asensio, and then Rodrigo come in and the whole pace change, you know, and
Yeah.
Rodrigo's all over the field playing fullback, running around like
Yeah.
it's just it's too much. And PSG subs are Di Maria and Draxler, and they just the bench looked just rough. I'm
And,
like,
and honestly, like you had to take out Neymar, like you had to take him out, dude. Like I'm sorry, like you had to take him out. Like,
it had to happen.
but
He didn't look like himself. Like that's not the Neymar I know. And I was excited to see like a very vibrant Neymar, but I was scared of that. I was like, damn, he might come out like turned up because they lost. They like I know he hates lose. They're gonna come out lit. And then from the beginning, I was like, damn, dog, you're jogging mighty early, Chief. Like you don't even want to pretend to get gassed out early. You're jogging in the beginning. I'm like, something's wrong. Like you got the vid?
yeah, yeah,
That's the test. You got the vid?
no, it was crazy. Like, but yeah,
It was
like
really weird. It was just unusual. Honestly,
was
a little unusual.
it was definitely unusual. Like, I feel like I've seen Neymar play bad, but he's always played hard. And this one, he didn't play hard and he played bad. And that
Neymar
was,
should know better than anybody. If Mbappe scores and PSG loses, it's his fault. It's his fault.
oh
It's
yeah,
not gonna be Messi's fault.
no, it's
It's not
going to
gonna
be
be
on
anybody
Neymar.
else's fault. It's gonna be his fault. And
Caesar, starting now and like tomorrow, they're going to be like
they're gonna be
destroying
ripping the
Neymar.
guy. Like
They're gonna be destroying Neymar.
it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be
It's
rough.
gonna be
Big Neymar.
rough.
It's gonna be rough, big dog. Love you,
Yeah.
man. It's gonna be rough. Hope you had a
Yeah.
good birthday month. It's been
Yeah,
rough. It's
seriously.
gonna be rough.
But yeah, like I mean, like Real Madrid showed like really like true veteran grit. You know, they have a lot of veteran players.
Also, I'd like you to give a count to the audience on how many Champions League games Sergio Ramos played this season for PSG.
Oh, I don't think he played any. Or did he play? I don't think he played any. Yeah. No,
Remember what you said at the beginning of the year? You were the one that said it, dog.
Caesar, I was like, Sergio Ramos is gonna play 8 games this season. And
I
like
think he
maybe
played 4.
Yeah, like maybe 15, but like 8 probably. No, he wasn't trying to do none of that. He's just there. He's there for the back. He might go back to Real Madrid.
If he went out there, you would have started getting murked out there, dog. He'd be like, God damn, these dudes are good.
Yeah. But yeah,
He looked
I mean,
decent in that one game. Then he got hurt again. I was like, damn.
like let's look at Real Madrid. Like, you know, you have Benzema 30 plus, Modric 30 plus. I think Cruz is 30 now. Nacho, Alaba, I think might be 29, 30. Carvajal, who was at Militao is maybe like what 27 or something like that.
Yeah, 25, 26, yeah.
Yeah, like you had a lot of like veteran players that were the reason why Real Madrid, like they're the reason why Real Madrid did their thing. Vinicius Jr., I feel like he benefits so much from playing with veteran players who've been there, who are not like so flashy superstars like that. And they play like real football. I feel like he's benefited from that in a way. Like Mbappe, I guess he had that in Monaco, but that was a long time ago. But since he's been at PSG, like playing along Neymar, like he hasn't had that same grooming, so to speak. And it'll be interesting when he goes next season to Real Madrid for free. Jesus Christ. what I feel like
if that truly when it happens, that's gonna be that's like one of the worst.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
And like especially like he goes around and just goes crazy. Like
Caesar, it's the worst.
Even Man U got a transfer fee for Ronaldo. What are you guys doing, dog?
Caesar, it's the worst football business in history. Even
at the end of the game, I'm like, I'm not one to be the sports psychologist, but nothing's worse than it sucks when you put it all on the line and you still lose and you did so much that it's literally not your fault. You're like looking around like, dog, I've done this over and over. What more can I do here? What more can I do?
Like I can't carry the team every single play, dude. Like I can't do it every single minute. I need some help. Like, and you're playing with you're playing with Messi and Neymar. It doesn't make sense.
Messi hasn't even scored against Real Madrid in 4 seasons prior to this.
Oh yeah, he's been doing terrible.
So he doesn't even know what it's like to score in the Bernabeu. He doesn't know what it's like to score against. So why are you giving him the ball? The man has not scored against Real Madrid in 4 seasons.
That's
That was
insane.
2018, dog. It's been a long time since that man has scored in the Bernabeu.
That's
If
like
it was, if they were playing against Deportivo, he'd be getting his bag, but it's a little bit different now.
That's like Muslim band days. um, yeah, like it
It's like
was
the Egypt thing going on back then.
like, and honestly, like it was nice for me to like just kind of step away from the match, like tweeting it. I was like, okay, if Real Madrid scored twice, then I'll come back in.
Please tell that moment. Please tell the moment of the second goal.
Caesar, I was like texting you or something. I was like, wait, what just happened? I see like Benzema like celebrating, like what happened? Like,
The commentator for the second goal Benzema scored was talking about like he was like talking about like he's along the lines of Di Stefano. He's like blah, blah, talking and talking. I'm like, okay, dog, like I'm thinking you say wow to me, and I hate when you do that because I'm like, maybe my stream is lagging. I was like,
no,
there's
you were
probably
ahead of me.
I was like, oh, maybe it's a VAR. I'm like, and then they showed the replay and he was onside. I'm like, oh, we're solid, baby, let's go. And then he's like still talking, and the ball goes in and it's another goal. I'm like, what? I'm like, let's go. You're like,
I was saying,
what happened? What happened?
I was saying wow for the last goal. Like you just saw it late. And I thought they might call a foul on Benzema on
I thought they were. I thought they were, but I was like, that's not really a fair foul. That's a kind of a dive.
No, yeah, for sure.
That's a goalie. That's a goalie oops foul.
Yeah, and I wonder what they'll say about Donnarumma because that was a big mistake he made too.
Donnarumma is so out of shape. I hate watching him play.
Caesar, what was the first goal? For some reason, I can't remember.
There was the first goal. Damn, so it was Benzema's Benzema scored a hat trick today. So
Yeah,
the second one was the trick shot off of Kimpembe. When he did like that trick kind of shot, like the rebound kind of pass off Vinny. I think Vinny had like 2 assists today.
yeah, I think or 3.
Yeah, he was involved in all that.
I can't, for some reason I just can't remember the first goal that Ben scored. But I mean it's whatever. But anyway, amazing match. I'm happy that Caesar's favorite team won. I was, I like look, we're in media, so you want to make your prediction. You hope your predictions come true. We've been saying that that we called it a blob. What PSG is playing with, basically a midfield blob, and they ended up like losing, being up 2-0, losing 3-2.
Early on, the vibes were like, damn, like PSG just seems like a better team in terms of how they like are. But then as the game started going, I'm like, damn, Neymar looks weird. And I'm like, damn, this I like, damn, Mbappe's hella scoring. And that's not fair because they are ugly up top. It's just ugly team up top. I don't know who to honestly, dude. Pochettino, what are you doing, dude?
He can't do anything, dude.
This man literally cannot win a trophy if his life depended on it. It's insane. This man struggles to get a day. They give him the most expensive roster in soccer history, and he's like, I don't know.
Okay, you know what? I was tripping. The first goal was the Donnarumma one. The second one was where Modric got that pass to him, and then the third one. Okay, so
first one was you're right. I'm messing up. The third one was that weird flick, that dope ass practice goal flick against Kimpembe that Vinny gave him. Second one was the turnaround shot that Marquinhos deflected off of from Modric, and the first one was the
third one. The third one was the Marquinhos assist.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Motherfucker scored 3 goals.
Stupid. Anyway, I gotta run. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go. Caesar's done it before. Let's not play these games. She's done it before in the past. But next week we'll talk about everything going on in the world, and then hopefully we'll talk about how Mbappe going to Real Madrid would be the worst business ever again.
Next Saturday, everybody, please come to the Ghost Mesa Playhouse opening night for my play. Tickets are on sale online.
What's up with a comp?
Well, they're gonna hook up with a comp, and my dog's gonna get one. They're gonna give me some comps. Come through, please. Ghost Mesa Playhouse next Saturday, 7 p.m.
I check it. Jay, holler.